Gary Baumann graduated from Missouri Western with his bachelor's degree in 2009 and his master's degree in 2012. He currently serves as Group Leader QA Investigations at Boehringer Ingelheim Vet Medica.
But anytime something goes wrong in production, you need to have a scientist or an engineer who goes through, documents it, finds out what's wrong, and then hopefully fixes it so it doesn't happen again. So I manage that team.
Gary is also a published author, thanks in part to Missouri Western classes connecting his enjoyment of science and creativity, and his wife Emily encouraging his passion.
I recently published my first book, a cyberpunk book called Convergence, and it's about a pregnant girl who's on the run in a technological world from the government and gangsters and some very bad people. Dr. Hiley and Dr. Caldwell, when he was with the organization, they taught a class called Finding the Science in Science Fiction, where you do a detailed breakdown of what sort of science goes into a science fiction setting, and how those authors are looking forward, how they're building off of what's today to look forward. And so it is a scientific class, but there's this artistic side of it too that's very enjoyable. But then also I did meet my wife at Missouri Western, and I wrote the book greatly with her help. You know, it was inspired by ideas we were bouncing off each other. She was my primary editor during the process. So there's Missouri Western coming in again, and in my free time I enjoy being a writer, and a large part it's driven by the education I got here, the background I got from professors like Dr. Hiley, and then also of course from my wife who I met at Missouri Western.
If being a work-from-home scientist engineer and a published author weren't enough of a challenge, Gary and his wife also welcomed their son into the world during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic.
On the plus side, you don't have a lot of the distractions and social obligations you previously held, whether it's family, friends, or other things. You can really focus on your nuclear family. The downside is that you don't have the support network, or at least you don't safely have the support network that perhaps you've grown accustomed to. Trying to do the challenging work of a chemist or biologist or engineer working from home is bad enough, but when you add in a screaming newborn, you've just entered hard mode of parenting. And my hat's off to any parents who are currently doing it, and certainly to my wife who is still at home with the baby. And she does work from home, and I don't know how she does it, but I'm very appreciative.
Congratulations, Gary Baumann, our 2021 College of Science and Health Great Griffon Award recipient.
I'd like to thank the Alumni Board for this opportunity, my wife Emily, Doctors Hiley, Baker, and Ducey for all their support. This award means the world to me. Thank you.